All right. Well, the aviation industry in the world is witnessing tough times, not because of stocks or war, but because of crashes. 25 people have lost their lives in two aviation crashes today. The cause of both crashes are still unknown. The first crash today was where 11 people were killed when a small plane crashed in the northeastern French town of Tomblaine. The aircraft appeared to suffer damage before plunging vertically to the ground. The crash occurred in a built-up area near a shopping center. The second crash was when 14 people were killed after a helicopter belonging to Saudi Arabian oil giant Aramco crashed in Ras Tanura. All on board are confirmed dead and all people killed were Saudi citizens. Investigations are underway into the cause of the crash. We're going to talk about this with some of our guests. Group Captain G.P. Bajpai, aircraft accident investigator, is with us on the show. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, aviation expert, also joins us on the program. Commander Bakshi, I'll begin with you, sir. Good to have you on my show. I hope you can hear me, sir. So your assessment of what must have happened over here, in the last few weeks, last few days as well, counting down all the way to the Air India crash which happened in Ahmedabad and a few others that happened after it. Why do you think that aviation crashes and accidents are becoming more frequent? Is it because of the massive rise in aviation travel, or do you think the standards whereby which plane manufacturers swore by a few decades ago, that perhaps is getting compromised?
Thank you, Vineet. This question, of course, it's a very broad-based question you asked. Yes, there's no doubt about it that apparently it looks the crashes on more in number, but since I'm also an aircraft accident investigator, we look at it from a very different angle. But when you have to generalize an answer, the question is every accident has got preceded with various warnings which you can get. If you are a proper flight safety inspector, you have been inspecting flight safety aspects, you come to know that things are leading towards a major incident will lead towards it, and there are a lot of methods are followed which are not SOP. There are a lot of slip-ups are taking place, gone unnoticed, or probably not told properly to the authorities. There are so many factors which lead to the accident. But yes, this is a very worrisome thing, because on your channel also or during my accident investigation, I have found out that there are a lot of steps which are not taken because various restrictions and compulsions. Now, what are these restrictions and compulsions? I don't know. I'm not talking of Air Force now. I'm talking of civil. But for example, I found out I was involved in that Mangalore air crash. There are a lot of things which are allowed to happen where people knew that this is not proper or this can lead to a problem. They knew there's a tire as a problem. They knew their brakes are not functioning properly. But they, for some reason, they don't want to tell the authorities. This is a lot of things happen. Here, of course, these crashes which have taken place with a helicopter, which clearly on the video you can see that its tail rotor had touched the water, and thereafter it lost its control, and it horizontally it was rotating, and thereafter it crashed. That's a different thing. And skydiver team, which is the small aircraft, for some reason which we don't know, has crashed vertically. Now we never conjecture what could be the reason. There are various reasons. There could be a bird hit. There could be foreign object damage, which has or something, or probably engine failure, hydraulic failure. But there are various things which can happen. I mean to say, when you talk of engine failure, 4 engines have failed also. When you fly over a volcano and the ashes is spewing in the air, all 4 engines have shut down of a Boeing. It can happen. What, Vineet, I'm trying to tell you that now proper investigation will be called for. If there will be last voice recorder will find out what was the last transmission was made, especially in case of skydiver team. And the helicopter, of course, the video is there very clearly, which shows you what has happened. But Vineet, this is a very serious matter. And you are right. Of late, a lot of airlines have started taking shortcuts. In fact, we had said that if airlines are taking shortcuts, why DGCA is not telling them in advance? Because DGCA does not have the methods to find out and tell the authorities that where you are wrong. Their area of action is very limited because there are lack of professionals in DGCA. That is also a problem. But we will not talk of DGCA now. We are talking of general. We are talking of all aviation authorities in civil. They want to hide. If the Boeings have a problem, they will hide. The aircraft crashed in Ahmedabad, where the fuel switches went back. Purposely, the authorities were hiding the fact that what has happened. They were not coming out with the fact because companies lose a lot of money. So that's why they do that. So, but if the authorities and the national aviation authorities are strong and they make strict rules, then every airline can be checked. So this aspect is also there. But we have to see whether these two accidents which have taken place, they will require thorough investigation by the Accident Investigation Board and the Code of Inquiry. They will then find out what is happening. Whether in their country they do follow the procedure or not, but independent inquiries are required as far as accidents are concerned. Really?
You're quite right, sir. Let me also rope in Group Captain G.B. Bajpai into this conversation. Group Captain Bajpai, how do you look at these crashes? Is there a pattern that you see in terms of safety protocols not being as optimum and premium as they used to be?
Mr. Vineet, to you, to Vinko Bakshi, and to millions of your viewers, my good evening. As you have said, let me assure you, as on date also, out of all available means of transportation, whether sea or ground or in air, air travel is most safe. Point number one. Point number two, nowadays what happens, this number of accidents and incidents are calculated based on per 10,000 flying operation, that how many accidents have taken place. Accordingly, we rate them. Now, what has happened earlier also, since the beginning of aviation, I am also having 40 years of ongoing aviation experience. These accidents were taking place. In fact, ICAO basic document also writes that these accidents and incidents cannot be brought to the zero level. However, it should be brought to a level as low as possible with all out effort. Now, what earlier this accident used to take place, we might not be coming to know about this accident. But nowadays, with the internet, with the social media, immediately we come to know the accident has taken place. And the safety aspects also has evolved from day one of aviation operation. Earlier, we used to have quality checks. Then we moved to QMS, quality management system, quality assurance. Then we came to the flight safety checks, audits. Now latest is safety management system, wherein we go for proactive actions. Like Vinko Bakshi was beautifully covering that we should put all out efforts, and any accident or incident gives its prior indication. Like in case now we attempt to catch the things at hazard level, at the risk level itself, so that it does not convert into the incident and accident level. Now I'll come back to these two accidents which you have referred in your introductory remarks. One was the skydiving paratrooper aircraft, which was a pilotless aircraft which got crashed immediately after takeoff in the northeast Nancy city of the France, wherein 11 people died. It was a turboprop aircraft. Pilatus is being used regularly for the sky paratrooping purposes. But what has happened? Mind it, there was one pilot, five skilled paratroopers were on board, and five timer para jumpers were there. So all these 10 people were having the parachute. Your audience might be thinking, how come they have not come out of the aircraft? Now, if you see it's available in the media report, the aircraft has nosedived to the ground. So apparently, obviously, Vinko Bakshi has already covered the detailed cause of the accident will come out post investigation, post inquiry, post after going through every aspect which could have led to this accident, whether it was maintenance, whether it was servicing, whether
Right,
it was
sir.
weather,
So we have some
whether
breaking
it was
news. We have some breaking news also